Picture a modern couple. She's in marketing, making $62,000 a year. He's in IT, pulling in $71,000. Combined, they make $133,000. On paper, they are winning. They're in the top 25% of households. But behind closed doors, they're drowning. They live paycheck to paycheck, stressed by a single car repair and exhausted from the daily grind. The question is, why do people who make so much money feel so broke? Welcome to the reality of the two-income trap. To understand why we're struggling, we have to look back at 1970. Back then, the typical middle-class family lived on a single income. That one paycheck was enough to buy a median-priced home, cover healthcare, and still save for the future. But here's the most important part. That stay-at-home parent was a hidden insurance policy. If the breadwinner got sick or lost their job, the other parent could enter the workforce to save the family. Today, we've activated that backup plan as our default mode. When both parents are already working 100%, there is no safety net left. If one person loses their job, the entire system collapses. We've been told that two incomes are better than one. It's basic addition, right? Wrong. Let's look at the math of that second $50,000 income. First, taxes eat about 30% because that income hits a higher tax bracket. Then you add the cost of childcare, a massive expense that didn't exist when someone was home. Throw in a second commute, car maintenance, and exhaustion spending, those expensive convenience meals and services you buy because you're too tired to cook or clean. By the time you subtract it all, that $50,000 salary might net the family $2,000 a year. That is less than $1 per hour. You are trading your soul and your time for almost nothing. The trap gets tighter because of the bidding war. When every family has two incomes, they all compete for the same houses in good school districts. This drives prices through the roof. Now you need two incomes just to afford what your parents bought with one. It's a financial arms race where the only winners are the banks. You're locked into a massive mortgage that requires both of you to work forever, with zero margin for error. So how do you escape? It starts with a mindset shift. Build a one-income foundation. Don't buy the house the bank says you can afford based on two salaries. Buy the house you can afford on one. Structure your life so that your fixed costs, your rent, your cars, your groceries, can be covered by a single paycheck. Treat the second income as a tool for freedom, not a lifestyle upgrade. Use it to kill debt, build an emergency fund, and invest. True wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much flexibility you have. Don't let your expenses expand to consume your life. Now that you know the trap exists, you can choose not to walk into it.